I believe in the death penalty because people out there do some gruesome, unholy stuff, and I believe that they deserve death row for that.
The way I see it is, like old John Wayne said it, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, alright? If you kill the son bitch, we gonna kill you too.
I do not like the idea of the death penalty. I think it should be abolished. There's really no reason to have one. They can rot in prison. That's fair. However, the state of Texas does not allow their prisoners to work for their agriculture or anything anymore, so they really have the lifestyle of they have a great lifestyle. They really don't get much punishment any longer. So in that aspect, I think the death penalty should come back. I mean, it should, it can't. I mean, I'm 50-50 good either way.
Hi there, my name's Sean, and my stance on the death penalty is the fact that it even says in the Bible for eye for an eye. Now, some people can take that as it's not that literal translation, but in my opinion, especially down here in Texas, other states have kind of quit using the death penalty, but down here, it truly is, if you commit a crime, I believe that your stance is that you should be, it should be retribution for the same crime that you have committed. And so my stance on the death penalty is that I am absolutely for it. And whatever, there's a lot of people that agree differently, but that's my stance.
I am against the death penalty because I believe God decides when we die, and I believe that there is always the possibility we could be executing someone who is innocent.
I do agree with the death penalty. I feel that if someone brutally murders someone or kills someone for no reason, then they also deserve death themselves.
I believe in the death penalty because it is more expensive to keep the prisoners alive than it is to execute them.
I think that if I had to choose a stance on the death penalty, I would be against it because of the amount of money it costs to keep an inmate on death row, and seeing as our country doesn't have enough money to give towards education and stuff, I think that it would be a better use of our costs to take it away from the death penalty and give it towards other services. So I'm going to go ahead and say no to the death penalty.
I say I'm for the death penalty because those people made their decisions to do the wrong things. It should be a life for a life, and the death penalty is better than being life in prison because life in prison is just pampered now. You get health insurance and you get 3 square meals, and you can get out for good behavior when you could have murdered a whole family.
I'm for the death penalty to an extent. I think it just depends on like the crime committed, the record of the person, like all other aspects that go into like the criminal justice system and what the scenario that happened, whether or not someone should be sentenced to death.
My opinions on the death penalty, I don't really have a set opinion because I like go back and forth and I can see both sides of it.